All right, here we go. Here we go. Set. Ooh, it's kind of. Is my face? Yeah. Yeah. I look like. Let me just do this before I say something offensive. All right. So, and then turn that down. I got this. Man, my forehead is not this big. I swear for low. My forehead is not this big. It is what it is, though, right? Proud of my big ass forehead. It ain't that big though. I'm just saying it's not. It's not small, but I'm saying it ain't like this is making my forehead look like I can headbutt my way through a brick wall. That ain't the case. All right, so right now I'm trying to get my chats up because I missed somebody on Twitch who said something. I didn't even see the comment. They won't. I still haven't figured out Twitch yet. Let's be real. I still haven't. I am a YouTuber from way back, so let's try to figure this thing out. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. And I'm a moron. All right, so there we go. Can I pop this stream chat out too? Let's see. Shield mode. All right, this is stuff I probably need to. Oh, there it is. Like I was about to say, this is stuff I probably need to figure out. So I'm streaming like now because my dog is about to get dropped off, and I thought that she wasn't gonna get dropped. I thought she was gonna get dropped off earlier, and then I could stream for a bit while she's here. But she's getting dropped off later, so I need to stream now because I'm not trying to do this real late at night when I'm tired. Today was MF day at work. As I say all the time, you guys would think I don't like my job. I do like it. But man, a lot of stuff. Okay, anyway, y'all don't care. Let's move this. We're almost there, guys. Promise, 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 promise. Jagged Edge style. All right. Who's heard the name Jack? I haven't heard the name Jagged Edge in a minute. All right. Here we go. Rewind me all the way back to ninth grade. Damn. Okay. So now what I would like to do is actually get DC Universe up in front of me instead of OBS. We have this digital universe over here that just got opened because I beat Loda. This is Kappa, and then what's that? That's Lambda, right? And then that one I did actually know. I'm not faking that one this time. And then Mew, New or Mew? I don't know. Still a lot of these to go. I'm thinking I'm gonna do Elseworld now. I don't even know if Elseworld I'll record the video, but I don't even know if I want to release the video because oh great. Oh no, I just clicked on the wrong thing. All right, cool. I thought it crashed. I was about to be upset. Because it is it's a different one, right? It's greed this time. That's one I couldn't remember. It's greed now, and I've done envy, gluttony, and pride. So I kind of want to have the whole set. I want to kind of, Pokemon Go this, but it's not that. When an enemy deals damage, they will gain a random buff. I mean, okay, I'll try to pay attention to that stuff a little bit more, but I feel like Elseworld, if you just kind of play your cards right, you can get through it pretty easily. Back the team ups I've been doing, I like them. I'll do this one later though. I'm not gonna go into that now because it's just me attacking the same person 4 or 5 times. Once I figure out the team, then I just do it 3 times, 4 times, and then I'm done. With the advanced one, it's a little bit more, but still, convergence. I can't progress any further than this anyway, but convergence is more of a discussion about how important it is. This will be in the beginner's guide. Evil Falls. Owlman I've reached my limit on him. War World arena stuff. I kind of want to focus on the arena things when I'm done with the actual main content, because arena is going to be the place where you're in the main story, but you're towards the end of it. You're going to be focusing more on arena. You're going to be focusing more on the characters that you can use in arena to win, basically. build the proper teams. And then Elite Arena is a bit of a different animal. You don't get to choose that. You have to just set up the best team possible, which is a different kind of strategy to begin with. So those will be like the later content as I finish progressing through the PvE content, right? I think once I'm done with the main stages, the main story, it's either when I'm done with the main story or I'm done with Digital Universe, I'll shift over to Arena, and that actually might accompany when I start posting less videos on YouTube. Because so far I've been doing like 2 a day, and it's only been like a week, I think, maybe 2 weeks. And I just have the content to post. And at first I was like, I'm gonna just do it for the first week and then let it ride. Now it's at the point of where like I keep doing it, and every time I do one of these streams, like I did a stream this morning and I got 2 videos out of it. I'm gonna do one now. That's another 1 video. I could have done 2, but I told y'all the situation, and I might still do 2. Like I'm pumping them out pretty fast. So I don't know. This is all like logistical stuff in the background of me thinking about how exactly I want to do the channel. I want to shift it down. I wanted to shift it down to like 3 videos a week. And at the current pace, I'm doing 14 videos a day. Or not 14 videos a day. I'm posting 14 videos a week. So I'm in this, and I don't want to create the, once it goes live in the US, I don't want to create the expectation that I can do 2 videos a day, because it won't always be that way. I have the time now ish. I really don't. I told my boss today I'm going to work on Saturday and Sunday. And he was like, no, you can't work on Sunday. And I was like, but if you want this audit to be done. Anyway, so yeah, but this is my stress release. I do like it. I'm enjoying the game a lot. I can't wait till, this is the thing, I can't wait for the US release, mostly because then when more people get into the game and more people start talking about it, more like there's just more of a community around it. I know there's people around the world who are playing it, but honestly, like I've run into a lot of groups when I go, I still have to create my league again. I deleted my previous league so I could get some of the rewards. But anyway, when there's like a US population, when it keeps growing and growing and growing, I think it'll be solid. I think it's solid. Anyway, can you hear me procrastinate? Is there anything else? Reinforcements? No. Artifacts? I think I've already talked about this. I'm not doing that until I have like an epic at least. But it looks like I'll have Superman rank 8 before I have anybody else, because it's just so easy to rank up the legendaries. Okay. And I do not have a character guide that I can do right now. Superman, Green Arrow, Kid Flash. I've done all of those. All of these. I mean, Raven doesn't have her own, but she has one with Jessica Cruz, and we go through everything. Grodd, Ocean Master, Constantine. I did Bizarro. I keep thinking I didn't do Bizarro, but I can look in my folder and see that I did his freaking video. I'm almost positive. And I think I've even released it. Did I not do Bizarro? Because I even said in another video where I did Bizarro. I haven't done Bizarro yet. Because I think I was trying to wait to get him to rank 5. Hold on. Yes, I did, because I remembered that whole like burn versus no burn thing. And I remember watching myself edit it. I remember watching it. So is it not released? I know I did the friggin', no, that's what it was. He was in my debuffs video where I was making poison bleeds, frostbite, and burn teams. And I was reading through his kit and it said burn on it, even though he doesn't apply any burns. So actually, maybe I'll also do a Bizarro guide before I log off. And then the other elites that I would want to do, like Black Canary, I'm not putting resources into her right now. Because her fragments are valuable in ranking up my epics and my legendary. And I'm editing the videos now for Scarecrow Cheetah. I think Mr. Freeze is next, or I've already done his, one or the other. Um, and then the Captain Cold video. And I almost feel bad telling people to put resources into those characters because you kind of need to in the beginning. But again, the epics come through so fast that you're going to have a roster of amazing. You have a roster of stronger epics. So, I mean, look, with Cheetah, the only resources I'm putting into them are fragments. They don't have any levels. I did a few at the beginning and I was like, oh, this is stupid. Look, as a matter of fact, here's a telltale sign. I got 12, 14 elite, 15 elite. I have 18, 21, so minus the legendary, 20 epic. So anyway, I don't know the elite guys. I guess we'll rest until I have these guys fully maxed out, and then 9 months later I'll do a guide on these guys. Okay. So we'll do the guide on Bizarro. He deserves one. He is actually pretty good. Let me check his gear. I have it mostly the way I want it. And maybe I'll reevaluate that. But first things first, we will go into Elseworld and try to do this whole Elseworld thing slightly faster. Slightly faster. All right. And let me mute this. Or though maybe I should start. And if anybody watches this, let me know what you think. Should I have the gameplay sounds in the video? I'm tempted to do that. Is there any way for me to, let me check, sorry guys. Is there any way for me to get the audio from this? Now it says media source. Oh well, it is what it is. I mean, I could do it here, but I don't want it picking up on the microphone. It's going to sound bad, echoey in the background. All right. I procrastinated long enough. It's 12 minutes of procrastination. Let's procrastination. Let's go ahead and get something going. So don't need my southern accent slipping out. Here we go. Yeah, okay. And 3, 2. It may say something very negative about me, but I think one of the best movies of all time is the movie Seven. The only relevance is the 7 deadly sins here, whatever. However, if you are a kid, don't ever watch that movie. It will mess you up. Check. I want to do a different intro. Although 7 is an awesome movie. It is. What was because the one for Gluttony was dude getting kicked in the stomach. That was, are they going to they're not going to put lust in a video game from DC Legends. They'll have people's heads get cut off first before they put that, right? Pride was the woman who killed herself. Was Greed Greed was the banker. And then check out my profession now. All right, here we go. And 3, 2. I don't know why, but the Elseworld, Elseworld feels almost tedious, even though I enjoy the game mode. I don't know what it is. I think maybe because it takes me an hour to do it, or half an hour. And I guess I can fly through it faster than that, 20 minutes or so. And you get okay rewards, you get XP, which you do need, especially as you're crawling up the game. But I don't know what it is. I'm always procrastinating when I gotta do Greed. Or Greed when I have to do Elseworld. It's kind of almost like Red Alerts. I'm sorry for still mentioning DCL. A lot of us are still hurting. But yeah, let's get into Greed. We'll go through what this different one is and then find out if it matters or not. Let's get to the video. And 3, 2. Hi guys, Non-Gravity here, and this is a DC Worlds Collide video. In this video, okay, so I'm going to go through Elseworld. This is going to be another one of those kind of showcases. I am a bit exhausted, and my dog is on the way actually, so I'm going to be a little bit faster. Plus, I don't know exactly how many more tunes I need to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, Vixen, I've already kind of read through her kit. Green Lantern, John Stewart, maybe I should read his. Flash, I think I've gone through as well. Yeah, that's the only way I knew what his ultimate was. So we'll see. However, going from here and picking. If you want more detailed stuff, let me know. Put it in the comment section below. But this is like my fourth. This will be my fourth Elseworld. Actually, technically fifth, but I think this is the fourth sin that they have. Because I thought they weren't doing all 7 deadly sins because some of them started repeating. But now we got greed. It's one I haven't done a video on. So like, what are we doing? I'm wondering what they're going to put down for lust. I cannot imagine that they're going to actually do lust. But maybe they did already and I didn't notice it. But yeah, let's see. Now, as we go through evaluating the teams, I was going to say this is an automatic no, except for the fact that Kid Flash is an awesome healer. He is good support. I have never played with Bloodsport. Phantom Stranger either. But I kind of want to play with Flash. And I could do John Stewart's kit. I've already done Flash's kit, I believe, during one of these showcases. I haven't pulled them. I could do John Stewart's kit. Vixen, I've already read through. And then we have Bane, who I like. Cyborg, who I like. Like, I like these characters, but I've already done guys on them. And if we're trying to do some content, then it's... But I want to play with the Flash. Okay, I'm going to play with the Flash. If I want to do content, it will be Bloodsport. And just Phantom Stranger? No. Because Phantom Stranger... Okay, yeah. All right, so we go here. We go here. Bet. And then I'll try to recruit somebody. Hopefully I get Kid Flash in here. Gorilla Grodd is good enough. Let's go. Come on now. And normally in that situation, I would have gone for the XP, not for the tune. All right, so here we go. Fight. Let us read John Stewart first. I think, or did I already read John Stewart? Okay, no, I don't think I did because this one is weird. Or maybe I read it like privately to figure out what his ultimate was when I was playing at home. Attacks the enemy with the fewest types of debuffs on Energy Punch, dealing damage equal to 85% of his attack and adding 1 stack of a random debuff, weaken, slow, armor, or break. Weaken, slow, or armor break for 2 turns. On his basic, that's not bad. So he's going to attack 85% to the one with the fewest debuffs and then give them a debuff. And then it increases to 95 and 105% damage. Okay. I like that basic. Wait, that's it? He's got a basic and then goes into 2 passives. All right, here we go. Has a 40% chance to counter the damage dealer when attacked, dealing superpower damage equal to 70% of his attack and inflicting 1 stat of debuff. Yeah, the weaken silver. Okay, I like this. If this is triggered while setting up, the counterattack also steals 70% lifesteal. Whoa, wait, is this when you do the setup, don't apologize. Don't be apologizing for mentioning DC Legends. In the words of Green Arrow, they have failed this city. Nobody wanted a DC matching game, whatever it's called. Yeah, whatever that other random game was where you were, was it like Bejeweled or whatever for DC Legends? I don't know. But Smooth Operator, shout out to the homie, day one. I see you. Get the APK of this game. Can you tell I've been doing API keys? APK for this game, put it on your Android, download it, so I can go ahead and start a league. All right, I've talked to like you and like 3 other dudes. Y'all chop. I know you're waiting for the release, but like just go get it. It's online, and they don't replace your roster. Just get the damn game. If this is triggered, okay. So setting up, I think this is for his ultimate because I do know what his ultimate does, and I think that is when he has the gun out and he's taking damage and like stacking it up so he can like hit you back with it Bishop style. Bishop from the X-Men, which now that I think about it, man. Okay. Damage and lifesteal amount increased to 80%. Every stack of weakness insight increases the chance of triggering by 4%. Every stack of weakness in sight increases the. Okay. So this must be some kind of mechanic on him. Weakness in sight. There we go. All right. During battle, increases max HP by 10%. When attacked, has a chance to permanently gain one stack of weakness insight. What's a chance? A chance. Basic rate is 40%. Each type of debuff the damage dealer adds 5%. That's cool. I like that. That they even like this define the RNG chance like in that kind of way. That's just a base. This is what chance means when we put it out there. Basic rate increases to 60%. Damage reduction of weakness in sight increases to 3%. And then when weakness in sight reaches 10 for the first time, reset the cooldown of the ultimate, and the next ultimate can be cast for free. So then you're going to get 2 ultimates in a row, basically, like once the meter has it. I like that. Each layer increases by 2% and reduces damage. Okay. With a maximum of 10 layers lasting until the end of battle. So you get 10 layers, you get damage reduction by 20%. And I guess that means damage increase, but I feel like they didn't. Okay. Damage increase by 20% as well. So I feel like they didn't really clarify that much, but that's okay. So when I have each stack of weakness in sight, let's go back to the other one. This is during setup. And this one, damage and lifesteal amount increase to 80%. Every stack of weakness in sight increases the chance of triggering. So it increases the chance of triggering this by 4% for each stack. And if we get up to the max stack, which I think it said was 10, which means that would be 40% for each stack. I mean, yeah, so 110%. Oh, sorry, 80%. I'm looking at the damage, 80%. Okay. Let's go to his ultimate. Constructs a rifle and sets up for 2 turns. So that's what they mean if you go back and they were like setting up. So if this is set up, so if he gets hit while he's got his gun out after his ultimate, then the counterattack also gains lifesteal. All right, cool. While the rifle is present, he gains 30% damage reduction, and 30% of the damage taken will be absorbed into his rifle. After 2 turns, attacks the enemy who has dealt the most total damage, dealing superpower damage equal to 200% of the amount absorbed. And it does not say that there's a limit on how much you can absorb. Okay. John creates a shield that absorbs damage equal to 15% of his max HP for 2 rounds. Each stack of weakness and sight increases or adds 15% damage to the sniper shot. Yo. So is he just trying to wipe folks out? Like he just finna bye. Absorbs incoming damage. Shields reduce. Yeah. Okay, so shield does what shields do. All right, so then let's go ahead and put you right up front against somebody who's gonna hit you hard. And then we can put you out there. Flash, we already know what you do. I might double check your moves very quick. Not really. I just need to know your ultimate, honestly. Wait, didn't I have another? Oh, yeah, her. I mean, okay. So Flash, we want you to do your ultimate set. So here's the thing. Part of me thinks Green Lantern John Stewart should get his ultimate out there first, just because we want him absorbing stuff as fast as possible so he can shoot, and then we can have Flash do his thing after the fact. But I feel like the sooner we get him up on his ultimate, damage reduction, he's absorbing damage, and he's like prepping himself to do some real work. Boom, there's a setup. Now if anybody hits him, he get counterattack. Counterattack. I need John Stewart on my squad. Boom. Oh, he hit him twice. Okay. All right. I like it a lot. Keep hitting them. Get them. Oh, there's Flash. I feel like his face is from a specific movie, like maybe The Incredibles. I feel like that, now that I said The Incredibles out loud, one of my favorite Disney movies of all time, I feel like that is kind of how these characters are built. If you take Mr. Incredible, right? That's kind of what Batman's body looks like. Kind of what Superman's body looks like a little bit. Not saying, I mean, it's a style. Every style, you take lines from one piece of art, you take shading from another, you take the shapes from another, and you build your own design. A lot of times that's what happens. But it felt familiar. Oh, you better not. Operation handling error me. What is this? What is this? Yep. Confirm. Try again. Am I going to have to fight these folks one more time? Well, it was a quick battle anyway. I could even just do this and then be done with it. I'm not trying to sit through this again. That was light work. Okay. Like we knew we were going to win that battle. So, adding poison, bleeds, permanently reduces defense, 60% chance to advance energy by 1 when an ally ends turn. Who's putting down bleeds? Gorilla Grodd, Stewart, Flash, Vixen. I cannot. Oh, and Batman. Nobody's putting up bleeds. Let's increase let's just do that one. That's fine. All right. Next. This looks like a cakewalk as well. Should I go ahead and do the skip battle? I'm going to do skip battle. Because we already 15 minutes in. 14 minutes in. And I want to be able to focus on the battles that matter instead of watching them like just go back and forth. And so we're going to take this one, the mighty trait. Batman has the mighty trait right now. Cool. Bounty. Increase tank damage by 100%. Oh, you mean the dude with the sniper rifle who's like, come get some? Yeah. Then the other one's 30% chance to gain 1 energy when an ally turn begins. As I said, if it ever has a percentage, it automatically gets demoted to me because I like guaranteed stuff. When a support ally casts their ultimate, another non-support ally will join them in casting their ultimate for free. That's still not as good as this one, although I do like that one. We can get another Flash. We can get Green Lantern Hal Jordan. I am almost anti-Green Lantern Hal Jordan because of reading Star Sapphire's bio in this game. I'm sure it's part of the lore, whatever. It's annoying. However, he does have a good AoE attack. And he is of the mighty trait. But I kind of want another Flash. Whatever. I got enough adrenaline shots, so it's okay. I'll take Hal's old punk ass. Yeah. All right. And then we'll leave it like this for now. He's going to do more damage because of the mighty trait. He cracks that. He cracks that. And everything else in the background is fine. You will get demolished by Poison Ivy if it gets to that point. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We are not skipping this battle because they're kind of close enough now to actually take out a tune. So we want to try to be in a little bit more control than that. Although maybe control is an illusion, seeing as how I'm just watching them do this. Skip battle would have done much the same thing. Although I can also like stop and restart and reset stuff up. I can't do that with skip battle, obviously. So he's taking the damage. He's taking the damage. We like it. He's also getting life steal every time he counters. We like that. So far, so good. Open up. Batman should crack. There we go. I thought I lost my phone, man. All right, here we go. Let me see if my dog is on the way. Make sure my baby. Yeah, not fine. So. Oh, Vixen. Okay, maybe she does more damage than I realized. It's just her kit read really lame. Even with their animation, they just made her do the same thing she just did. Y'all could have put some more effort into that. Back row ally characters gain 25% damage. When dealing frost damage, nobody's going to deal frost damage or burn, right? If the target has burn, the frostbite damage is 40%. Increased crit for poison. Yeah, so I guess it has to be this one. We're not laying down poisons or anything else. Let's see. Cool. Martian Manhunter. Have I done a Martian Manhunter? Yeah, I did, because I remember writing down MMH. If you know, you know. Okay. Ocean Master scares me a little bit now that I know his kit, but you can get him under control. Like now that I've seen him do that out of turn stuff, like just repeatedly, it does make me more nervous around him, but you can get him under control, and once you do that, then everything's fine. I'm not changing anything. Well, Vixen, we can put Martian Manhunter in. You got it, and you got it. It feels like we just fought this team. Okay. And it's still going to be, yeah, him first. All right. So far, I feel like Green Lantern John Stewart is doing the damn thing. He gets his rifle up. Y'all start shooting. I shoot back, and then I'm gonna give you a big shot later. Let's count up the. I'm about to count up the damage because are they doing any damage to anybody? Are they doing any damage to him? Not yet. Well, he's just countering. And it looks like Flash is like, let me show you something. So there's one. He hasn't gotten that much. So he's gonna hit twice there. They seem not to be really focusing on him. Uh-oh, Batman's about to fall. I'm okay with it though. Yeah, and then one final shot. So he didn't get that much damage then. Just as soon as I said he was shining, then of course he doesn't take any damage. Ooh, Batman is falling low. I'm not gonna be too bugged out if Batman falls. I can still replace him with Green Lantern Hal Jordan. Will be good. Why wasn't his gun up then? Dadgum. Martian Manhunter, give us some shields. Right? You can give us shields, right, buddy? Give us a telepathic link. Okay. And Batman's down. Batman is down. Cool. Run that action meter back, the action bar back. Gone Flash, take care of business. Got him. Okay, so we're good to go. So we're gonna replace Batman with Green Lantern Hal Jordan. That'll work. That's fine. At the start of battle, decrease enemy attack by 15%. That's winning so far. Everything else has to deal with bleeds and poison. Permanently reduce the damage, and then bleed damage and poison damage. Okay, so we're gonna go here. We're flying through this thing today. All right, at the start of battle, all allies gain a shield that absorbs total damage equal to 30% of their max HP. Increase damage by 60% when attacking an enemy on the front row. Okay, sure. When healed, receive 2 stacks of shelter and increase action bar by 15%. It would be awesome if we had a healer on the squad, and we don't. So, I was about to say, and as soon as we do that, I want you again. As soon as we do that, then a healer shows up. All right. Let's go. And also, I'm getting kind of some breaks on the selection process here. We have all shields around Flash. maybe we remove Martian Manhunter. We put Green Lantern Hal Jordan in for the damage. We go over here. We put Lex up for the shields. His AoE is nuts though. It does hit hard. Well, at least when I saw it hit hard. All right, here we go. Let's go. Fight. Okay. There we go. Keep hitting them. Come on now, keep hitting them. Do it. Keep going. And now he's starting to counter a little bit. He wasn't at first, but I'm not going to say it this time. All right. Yep, keep doing it. Keep hitting them and keep retaliating, please. GL, let's go. And now his that was his final shot there at the end. I was about to say that took a lot off of Supergirl. That took a pretty good chunk. Okay, he did some work. I was expecting that ultimate to do more damage, honestly. That's fine. Now we got it all well in hand, all under control. Boom, and then yeah, okay, we're good. We are good. So this one's going by faster. I think it heard my complaints. I still have not noticed this thing here where it is when an enemy deals damage, they will gain a random buff. I'm sure of that. It's not affecting me though. Increases attack by 50% when the ally is above. We want above. Increase damage 50% when the enemy HP is above 60%. Increase attack by 50. Oh. When we want damage over attack, because the damage would include crit, right? Attack is just the attack stat. I think that's the right play. I think. Let me know in the comment section if I just made that up off the top of my head, but that feels logical. We don't want Constantine or K-Flash. We'll take this team over, but Deathstroke does concern me. But not as much as Deathstroke and Wonder Woman. So we go here. Okay, so. Nope. I still want to get the protection out. I still want the tank to be taking damage and storing it up. And I still want Lex to have his shields out. So I think we're good to go. I also wonder if the strength of the tunes that you're using and the strength of the tunes that you're facing are scaled by your own individual power level. Meaning like with Red Alerts back in the day, where basically your top 5 tunes, because they made it pretty obvious in level, so I'll say 5. Your top 5 tunes, their average power level is what determines the level of the characters in Elseworld. I'm curious if that's the case. Or if they're no, everybody's at between 140 and 160, and then you guys just play it out. Because I feel as though people who have bigger rosters, if they're having to use level 152 rank tunes, they're not going to be interested in playing this game mode. Because the ones I have on my roster are better, and the villains are more challenging. Now, it's one of those things of everybody's at this level, so then the strategy maybe comes into play a little bit more. But at the same time, if you're used to Superman at rank 10 and you have 3 extra abilities in the rank 2, you're gonna be oh wait, he's not doing his what? Oh, that's right, he's rank 2, and it's gonna kind of steal from the experience. So I wonder, it must be that way. It must be that there's a calculation that in the background or wherever that says all these tunes should be at rank 6, 7, and at level whatever. There must be. Because otherwise this game mode would fall off. Let's just do damage. Damage. I don't want nobody over here. Not a soul. Let's go ahead and do that. This one is deceitful. This one's just, but you know what? It has, and before that whole sexist Green Lantern, which, I mean, I was joking, but it is a very valid question to ask. I was being funny. Put it like this, I wasn't joking, I was being funny. But I never liked Hal Jordan anyway. And I damn sure don't like Constantine. I want to kind of go at this team for personal vindication. So I can just kick the ass of 2 dudes I don't like. With a dude I don't like. But it is what it is. All right, here we go. So shields are up. It almost makes me wonder now that I do have those shields. Should I not have Lex run a little bit later and then he could put up more shields later? However, if he just doubling the shields that we have, it's still the same effect, no? So keep hitting John Stewart. Keep hitting him. Big old attacks. There you go, Green Arrow. Big old attacks. That's 3 hits right there. He shot you back twice. I want Green Lantern John Stewart so bad now. He's gonna be my next he's gonna be the next one I put in that desired thing. For sure. And now I gotta see when his turn comes up so I can see what damage he does on his after stacking up. Oh, and then he also got a AoE attack too. Hold on, what is this going to be? What is this about to be? 26,000. Not bad. Not bad. He's doing it on everybody else's damage. Not bad. And his health bar did not drop that much, if at all. Not bad, homie. Wait, what? How is that helping? Okay. And then next, when detonate, nobody has burns. I guess increase in attack, whatever. I've gotten some really horrible buffs. Oh, stun the enemies for 2 turns at the start of battle. Yes, please. Oh, and Deathstroke. We will definitely use you to replace Hal Jordan. Deathstroke is the shiz. I love Deathstroke. Love Deathstroke. I think it was Damien who told me how good he was. If not, I'm sorry if I got the name wrong or if I'm thinking of the wrong person. Gotta do better with learning names instead of just brain farting them out. This way. I think that has us. So, thank you guys for watching. Please like, please subscribe. If you don't like it, hit subscribe and hit dislike. I'm okay with that as well. 4 of them, all of them are stunned. I was about to say, like, who did that? Oh, wait, no, damn. Okay, well, here's a flaw in my logic. You know who can't gain any damage to store up for his ultimate because everybody's stunned for 2 turns? And his whole, ultimate lasts for 2 turns? I'll give you 3 guesses. I'll give you 3 guesses who ain't about to do a damn thing when his ultimate finally pops off. And that's on me. I should have pushed his ultimate back to like 4th. That way, when he does do that. Oh, but there's one. Oh, there's a couple. He did some stuff. There's a couple. Okay, his turn's coming up. He did some stuff. Okay. He just hit, and I missed it because I was looking at Deathstroke. But it looked like he wiped somebody out, so I guess I'm okay with that. Shields are up, and we're about to end this. Go ahead, Deathstroke. Do your thing. Go ahead. Finish him off. I think Superman's still going to be an issue. I don't know if we've hit invulnerable with him yet. Ooh, dangerously close. Oh. Yep, and there's the invulnerable, but nobody on his squad can heal him, so it's fine. We just got to survive the thing. And he hasn't been able to kill us so far, so he's not about to do it now. Oh, he got Flash and Deathstroke. Why did I make that claim? Jeez. Oof. Oof. Can we get an ultimate? Oof. Oof. Why did I make that claim? We are barely making it. Come on, John Stewart, help us out. Or Grodd and Lex. Okay, cool. Thank you guys for watching all the way through. See you next time. Okay. That one wasn't as painful. I don't know why I find those things painful. It's not like it's a bad game. I like the game mode. I genuinely do. But I don't know, it just feels so tedious. Maybe I'm liking it for the excitement and not for the actual game mode itself. But it is a great place to learn tunes. Say it 100 times. Oh, and I said I would do a Bizarro kit. Or a guide. Excuse me. Okay, so there's that. 20 times, and I did clear Loda. There it is. 80K. Well, I mean, it wasn't hard, so I guess. 90 arena victories. I need 8 more of those. Okay, and then elite arena victories. I need 20 more of those. Okay, cool. I'm gonna forget those numbers immediately. All right, cool. Next, let me make sure. Ain't nothing funky going on over here. And then we will get into Bizarro's guide, and then we will call that a day, I believe. I wanted to do more, but I'm starting to get tired. Okay. And 3, 2. Okay, I need you guys to let me know. Now let's be real. I'm never gonna really like go at a Bizarro comic. The reason why is because growing up with that Superman animated series that came on WB Kids, yep, I just hit a lot of dudes and ladies in the chest, telling them about that Saturday morning. Back when like they had Batman on Fox Kids, and then Batman switched, and then they switched over, and then it became Superman on WB Kids and Batman: The New Adventures of Batman on WB Kids, where they changed Robin from Dick Grayson to Drake, and then Nightwing came in. They changed the animation style. Somehow Catwoman became like deathly pale, like a vampire. Big bodies, little heads, little legs, that whole bit. They changed all the animation. I think they kept the voices though. They kept most of the voices. And they kind of kept. It was a good series. I just wish they hadn't linked it to the Batman Adventures. It was a good series on its own. Anyway, Superman Adventures, Bizarro always made me feel sad because I was like, he's not trying to be a bat. He's trying to do good. He really, really is, I swear. And he just ends up being a problem. And in a very innocent, I don't mean to way, and it broke my heart every time. I want Bizarro to be a hero, man. I do. Let's get to the video. And 3, 2. Hi guys, I'm Grab here, and this is a DC World Spotlight video. In this video, we're gonna cover Bizarro. He's holding a damn flower. You know what I mean? He gives you a flower in battle. Like, though Bizarro is not the most intelligent of superheroes' foes, his brawn makes up for his brain defect as both villain and anti-hero. Don't call him a villain, though. He ain't a villain. Anti-hero, I give you. Anti-hero, okay. Supervillain just feels like that's not what he is. Was he part of the Legion of Doom? I'm not reading any Bizarro comics, so don't recommend them. But like, he was in the Legion of Doom? Bizarro, did they trick you? Bizarro, did they trick you? They tell you that they were just gonna watch. They told you they were just gonna watch Moana, and then you went over and you were hanging out, and then they were like, "Yo, try this drink," and then the next thing you know, he is mighty with a tank trait. Self-heal, control, freeze. This burn is a lie. That is a lie. He does not burn a damn thing. Damage share, which is a cool mechanic, and then frostbite. Yeah, man. We love you, Bizarro. Well, I'm never gonna read your comic or watch a cartoon. All right, so affinities. He has. Why is it Superman should be one? Because in the end, Superman was trying to help him. Okay, whatever. HP 7.5% by Red Hood. When did Red Hood and Link? Okay. When did they link up? Was this like their version of Batman, Superman, dynamic duo? Not dynamic duo. What was it? World's Finest? Is that what they were? Okay. Lex. Boo. The creator of Bizarro. Attack 5%, HP 2.5%. I really wish Bizarro would have just popped his head off like that. Defense plus 10%, although that might speak to some daddy issues that I have because of Manta and Captain Cold. Now, skills-wise, basic. Charges at a random enemy and punches them, dealing physical damage equal to 120%. Damage increases to 130%. Damage increases to 140% given the next 2 levels. Next, Flame Breath, which does not burn. Expels flames from his mouth that attack all enemies, dealing superpower damage equal to 40% of attack and adding 1 stack of, you guessed it, weaken. Because when I think fire, I think weaken first. I guess smoke inhalation, I don't know. Then it increases damage to 60% on rank 7. And then if the enemy has 3 or more stacks of frostbite, he also adds 1 stack of weaken for 2 turns. And then weaken decreases attack by 8% and then block break by 5%. Okay. Weaken. Increases max HP by 10%. At the start of battle, Bizarro gives an ally with the highest max HP is important, a flower. When this ally takes damage, Bizarro will share 25% of the damage, and the shared damage is additionally decreased by 30%. So the damage is decreased by 30%, and then he'll take on 25% of that. When the turn of an ally holding a flower ends, Bizarro and the ally heal themselves for 3% of their own max HP respectively. Okay, that's cool. And then healed amount increases by 5% of respective HP. I mean, that's okay. It's not great. I wish it was better, but it's not bad. Okay. Then heals himself for 20% of his lost HP on his ultimate and emits freeze vision. And emits freezing beams from his eyes to a random enemy 3 times. Yeah, okay. Each adding 1 stack of frostbite. That's cool, actually. Has a 100% chance of adding freeze for 1 turn. Percentage of lost HP healed is 25%. Percentage of lost HP healed is 30%, and the duration of the freeze extends to 2 turns. Freeze for 2 turns sounds boss as hell. And freeze action cannot be taken like a stun, but then this also rewinds your action bar by 25%. Frostbite, it deals the extra damage equal to 15% for every time you stack. So does that percentage. So now let us get to the gear, which is basically a lot of HP because it's based off of a lot of his stuff was HP percentage wise based. And then a block set because he's a tank. I'm trying these block sets lately with my tanks just to see how it goes. I'm not sure it's viable or not, but that is the idea, is to put on the block set and then hopefully that also reduces their damage and helps them survive. So now we will go back. I do not, and I'm forgiven. No, I think I actually already know that they don't have a trial for Bizarro, right? Wrong. Or did I already do it? Nope. Right. All right, cool. So then what we're going to do is we're going to take this video is going pretty fast. I guess no random rants on sexism or racism, huh? We're going to take him into arena. And we're going to try to run him with, because he lays down frostbite. Right? Which made me think first, actually we can, that 446 team is going to kick us in the teeth. What are they looking like? He puts out frostbite, but the only other characters I have to put out frostbite, Green Arrow. Oh wait, and Superman. This was my burn frostbite team actually that you're looking at right now, and Bizarro is a taunter on it. I might just run this period. I don't like that Gorilla Grodd looking at my Superman, and I don't like that Superman looking at my Bizarro. But I think I might have to make this work. Okay, let's see what happens. Let's see. The idea here is, I should check the ultimates. The idea here is that he can lay down frostbite on his ultimate. Bizarro can. Superman lays down frostbite on his advanced attack, and so does Green Arrow. So that's going to increase the damage there. The next thought process doesn't actually involve Bizarro, despite the fact that he has burn on his description. It is Superman, Superboy, and Starfire laying down burns to be detonated. So yeah, that's basically it. Get as much frostbite out there as we can. But in this role right now, it feels like he's doing more of a job of supporting Superman than he is like doing anything else. So set them on fire. Can we even get beyond this? There we go, Bizarro. Freeze him. Do we get any of the... Nope, the burns didn't detonate. So the next attack from a Kryptonian should set off the burns. Okay, so... Delay the action bar. Bet. Alright, this is going to detonate a bunch of those. Cool. Let's go, Superboy. Okay. And Bizarro's fallen. Is Superman going to carry us the rest of the way? Superman and Starfire. It looks like they got us. He actually lasted longer than I expected him to, if I'm being real. He did a good job. sharing the damage with Superman, laying up those frostbites. I think that you need to tamper your expectations when playing with him. I don't think, at least, well, let me be fair, because he's rank 5 on my squad right now. We'll take him into this. He's rank 5 on my squad right now, which means he's not the strongest in the world. We have Constantine. I kind of want to run him with somebody else and not just the same team over and over and over again. So he's gonna deal frostbite, but I really, oh no, Captain Cole, Mr. Freeze is still there, so we can use him. Good. Now who is next? Oh, if we put out, he does put out Weaken. So does Ocean Master. And then this puts out that block. Select. Who else can I put out there just in case? I'm curious. Nope, not a damn soul. Okay, so now we need to switch this. Okay, and then this is okay. All right, so I think we got it. So let's go. This video is going to be shorter. And you know what? The thing is that, to be real, I thought I did this guide multiple times, and it's because he is on the D-Bus video when I talk about making Poison, Bleed, Frostbite, and Burn teams. He's on that video. I read through his kit, and this is where I ran into the issue of that burn tag being incorrect. And I went on like a journey looking for it and read through his whole kit multiple times. Like I must be reading or missing something because it says burn and it's not there. So that's why I think I did his guide before. But in any case, there's like a much better, not even better description. I'm just going over his guide over and over again, trying to figure out where in the world he's burning. So this video is going to be shorter, and I think you guys might like that. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, please subscribe. If you don't like it, subscribe and hit dislike. I'm okay with that as well. Let's see how the rest of this battle goes. It looks like we have it pretty well in hand, though. Unless Lex decides he wants to put up more shields. Okay. And we do get that increased damage from the team synergy for blocking shots. And on top of it, Bizarro's has a two-piece blocks or one set of block on him. So he should be blocking a little bit more. That should help with the passive from Ocean Master a little bit more. Okay. Is Wonder Woman about to solo us? Nah. We good. Thank you guys for watching. See you next time. Boy, so I am tired. And actually, we got that in, an hour? We got 2 videos in an hour. Let me see. I'll just mess around for a bit. I don't think I'm recording anything else because my ex will be coming to drop off my dog soon. All right. Let's see. Victor's Arena. I was in this and I lost. I didn't even make it to 32. But I can tap to make a prediction on who's going to win next. This is the championship bout. Lonesome Dove, sure. Superman with 3 N's. Superman. Artemis. That's a good shout. It might be Artemis who has to take that one. And Helm Forge. Stretchy. We're going to go with Artemis on this one. I like the name more. Bet. Yeah, there we go. What is it? View prediction. Yeah. Okay, cool. So that's what I'm betting on for the Victor's Arena. All right. And then maybe, I don't know if I've done, they keep doing this every single time. Have I done all my, I haven't done any Elite Arena today. I thought I did at least a couple. No? I didn't do any Elite Arena? Come on now. I am slipping. But I have been getting my tail kicked in the Elite Arena lately. I think I need to redo my teams. That one worked. Actually, we can remove Freeze from there and put in Green Arrow and then have a pseudo. No, not even pseudo. Have my Frostbite team right there. Let's do that now while we're here. Defense. Team adjustment. So team 3, we're going to remove Green Arrow and we're going to put him back here with them. Let's see the ultimates. I'm tempted to do that logic that I did last time, as Bizarro is the weakest. He does the first ultimate because we know he's going to die quicker than anybody else. So he gets his weaken out there, all that other stuff. I would prefer Green Arrow to be after Superman, to be quite honest. And then they have the tank. All right, so then that team is complete. Then up here, this team is doing no things at all. Gorilla Grodd can stay. I feel like it's relying on where's Nightwing? Yeah, Nightwing is down here. Okay, so we'll go back up here. We'll take you out. We'll put Nightwing in. This activates the other synergy from Ocean Master. And if we're doing that, that means Ocean Master's putting out bleeds. He's blocking. If bleeds are going out, we want other bleed characters, right? So then who else is putting out bleeds? Don't do that. Nobody except for Cheetah. Oh wait, no. Two-Face does. Two-Face does put out bleeds. I just took him off the roster though. Damian does bleeds as well, but I don't think Damian is as good as Two-Face. Two-Face also makes the back row hit harder. So then if I find somebody to replace Star Sapphire, even though Star Sapphire can hit hard, then we might be in business. Should we just go all villains? Nah. Let's see, next best available option. Because we have all of the support and tanks in the world and one lonely little damage dealer over there who I don't think is going to do enough damage. Okay, but I think she has to be the one to go for it. All right, and then we go back down here. We have Zatanna and Kid Flash. I'm wondering if I should put either Zatanna or Kid Flash up here as support for one of them. That's two. That's one. Should I put Zatanna in place of Two-Face to heal everybody up? Does this game have team synergy, or is it just about matching people regardless of affinity? No, there's team synergies that are, as a matter of fact, I can show you real quick. Not every character has team synergies, but they do have, wait, no, let me cancel this real quick. I literally just did one. I don't know if you even noticed that. So this is Ocean Master's team synergy. Not every character has one. So then if you put him with the right tunes, so for example, this one, team synergy, he has a synergy with characters that block. But then you also have team synergies like, trying to think, that are more broad. Like for example, Kid Flash, he just needs a tank and a damage dealer, and then his team synergy, which is different. Each of them is different. And let me see, the affiliations, those unlock additional stats. Those are going to unlock your additional HP, attack, and defense. The team synergies are where they're going to say, hey, these are the tunes you can run with in order to get this added ability. Plus, they quote unquote work well together. So that's how that works. And I'm trying to lean into this team synergy with Ocean Master and Nightwing just now. And the idea is, so they're going to get a lot of blocks, and so is Grodd, because I think I have some block sets on him too. They get a lot of blocks, which then increases their attack power. Two-Face in the back increases the attack by 14% or 16% of anybody in the back row with him. Star Sapphire, but she needs, damn, can't be Star Sapphire. Because in order for her ultimate to really crack, she needs to have healed amounts like stacked up on her, so that way she can go hard. Okay, cool. So what we're going to do is, who can deal? Yep. We're thinking about Red Hood. We're thinking on it right now. He might be the best option. I think he's the best option. So Red Hood goes there. Now we rebuild this to be an amazing team. We have Batman up front. Sure, that works. He can be next to Bane. I'm sure those guys will get along in the front row together because they love each other. tempted to put. Actually, you know what? If I want to be the most obnoxious person ever, let's go ahead and put the reviver up there. We got a heal, and a reviver. Why the hell not? You know what I mean? Like, why not? I don't know how solid Ravens damage is. I read Ravens that's like the third episode. So I can put together a team of Atlanteans or Kryptonians. Here's the thing, and let me confirm this. I think you can. You have to wait, because I can see, and this goes to it. I can see where they are trying to tag those characters with those characteristics. They just don't have all the characters in the game yet. Superman doesn't have a team synergy yet. But I think I can go to his thing here. So you see here, they have like the official, okay, this is superheroes. This is Metropolis, so based on the city. And then you have Justice League. And then you would have Kryptonian. And then based on that thing going back, I should have done this with Superboy. Based on this thing going back, you see here, Superboy's team synergy going to be good enough for this? Yeah, it should be. Based on this here, they're saying tag description general 1001. As you can see, they're still building the game. It says burn characters. It would be nothing for them to change this synergy from burn characters to Kryptonian. Like, it's already hard coded into the game. And so I get the impression that who else can we count? I mean, I guess Bizarro's half Kryptonian, Supergirl. Oh, Zod. All right, they put in Zod and they put in Ursa. Is that her other name? If they take those two evil Kryptonians and then they put them next to Superboy, who's also half Kryptonian actually, Connor Kent, Superman, all those Kryptonians, they could make a Kryptonian team. And maybe that whole team, which kind of funny, they're weak against Agile, because Agile's whatever. But it looks like it's there. If you go to, we'll give you one more example. I'm gonna get you playing, bro. You're gonna at least try it. Batman, team synergy, right? He needs 2 single target burst characters. Okay, so you match him up with one of these. Now notice these single target burst characters. There's a Nightwing, Red Hood, Damian. Now they're there, and I think that like some games, the ones who are in the same family are gonna have similar traits. Like if you noticed, all of the Kryptonians were mighty tag. These two are Agile, and Batman is mighty. I don't know why they made that distinction, but okay. And then if I go to, come on back to this, have the same deal. You have superhero, you have Gotham, you have, what is that one? Yeah, Justice League, and then you have the Batman family. Same thing for Flash, right? So I see where they've got it in the game. I think actually there's probably enough Bat family members for them to do something like with it. And so I understand your skepticism. I'm not even saying that you're wrong. I'm just hoping to God you're wrong, because not only did they just put the tag in there like they did with DCL, but they've actually like coded it into it so you can click on icons and see which other ones are under that tag. So that has to be used in the future. Like, the game isn't released yet. Like I said, you have to download the APK. It'll be out July 11th or July. No, I graduate July 11th. It comes out July 7th. So, yeah, I think that's how it is. I graduate July 7th, right? 11th. No, wait, no, stop. Because it's July 11th. Okay, cool. I graduate July 11th and the game comes out July 7th. Okay. I'm sorry, because I have to. So I'm graduating with my master's in psychology. I graduated, and so then the ceremony is on the 11th. It's in the UK because I got my this one at University of Sunderland, which is kind of funny that once you get one master's, they just accept you into any other master's program. My first master's came from the University of Manchester, and so I have to fly out. I didn't know, my homegirl and I did the master's together. I did not know when the graduation was, and I had kind of forgotten, and I bought tickets to see Josh Johnson in Amsterdam, right? And I'm not gonna say much about it except for the fact of I left my previous job, and my homegirl there, Alessia, who she's still a homie. Love you, Alessia. She organized for them to buy me a flight voucher because she was like, I could tell from this job you just need to get the hell away. And I was like, yeah, you're right. And so I had the voucher. I didn't know where I was going to go. And I was already thinking of Amsterdam, and we won't say why. But I'm a grown ass man. Okay. And so like I was already thinking Amsterdam a little bit. Then I was like, maybe Portugal or whatever. And then I saw that Josh Johnson, one of my favorite stand-up comedians, I was listening to his podcast before all these videos on YouTube and stuff. Like I sent him letters and things. Somebody, best viewers on streamboo.com, remove the space at whatever. Oh, first time chat person trying to steal my viewers. Unfortunately, I don't have anybody who watches my channel, bro. You wasted your time. Only one who's watching are the homies, the day ones. Shout out, smooth operator. Anyway, and so I was like, oh, Josh Johnson's going to be there. Bet. I went ahead and bought the ticket. I was even like, I just did it immediately. I never do that kind of stuff. I did it immediately. And then I bought the plane ticket, then I bought the plane ticket. I still don't have a hotel / Airbnb to stay at yet. And that's on July 5th. And then my friend was like, oh, did you hear about the graduation? I was like, when is it? And she was like, oh, July 11th. And I was like, damn. At first I thought it was July 7th. And I thought I was going to have to fly from Switzerland to Amsterdam, see Josh Johnson, get up early on the Sunday morning, then fly to the UK that day to be ready for the graduation the following day. But luckily it's on the 11th, which is that Friday. And so, yeah. And now in the middle, July 7th is when the release is. And now I'm starting to figure out where my issue comes in. No, I'll be back in Switzerland by then. I'll be back in Switzerland because I'm going to come back to Switzerland on July 6th, do my little bit of work or whatever, be here for the whole like premiere or whatever of DC Worlds Collide in the US. And then I don't have to fly. I still haven't bought the ticket to the graduation. I registered for the graduation. I still haven't bought the ticket to the UK yet. Buy that ticket and go there, I guess, on July 10th or whatever. And I still haven't even registered for my robes. Damn, I got so much to do. I have so much to do. Anyway, it is fun. Download it. Play it. I think they're going to give us, team synergies and stuff like that. Now, in any case, I got to run because I just got the message that my dog is on the way. Yay. So, see you guys next time.